have these
Do
details.
you want to wear it?
Yeah.
Because it's fluid gender, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I say that it's for men who want and women who like, and vice versa, and non-binary people who feel like dressing up. I usually put my back like a hunchback, so I'm not the best model, but you get the idea.
It's nice.
This year.
It's your red carpet.
Yes, my black my black red carpet.
Would they let you on with shorts?
Honey, yeah, I will break in if they don't let me with shorts. And this one I won't try it on because it's a bit simple, but the braids were made from ties, for example, they were entirely hand braided and hand stitched. So you can dry clean it 100,000 times. It will never go away. Because I think what I went through when I worked at Chanel, and when I was sort of traveling around, and of course as a fashion student you starve yourself to buy luxury, or you find ways to buy luxury, and I was always deceived by the quality of it. So I try in my very own little scale to sort of have hands on it. So that's why the shirts also you can wash, and that's very important for me. It's not just something, because who wants to dry clean a white shirt with paint? I mean, it's ridiculous. So yeah, and it's things you have to be able to dance with and live with, and it's important that they get dirty also. And the good thing is, if you have a tomato sauce on it, no one's going to see the difference. You know? They don't need to know what the original color was. So you can enjoy your full burger and hot dog fantasy. It's very important.
Well,
yeah.
I don't eat meat, but yeah, I can understand.
You can have soy burgers. This one also is quite nice. This was Loewe. It was Jonathan Anderson's first collection at Loewe.
Can you try it on?
Yeah.
Is that chain?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a chain that got hand sewn with a little white ribbon.
It's nice it stopped raining.
It's nice, I'm happy
yeah.
like it.
Yeah. No, it's great.
It's a very
collection.
original.
So it's like this, and there's a hole here, so you can either put a bell, because some friends of mine at St. Martin's were stealing clothes, and they were always cutting out the tag. So I thought it was quite cute to have this. You know, they had like, I don't know, they had cashmere coats and so on, and then you can fasten it here with
Very
a
nice.
brooch
I
from your
like it.
grandma, or you know, or maybe you find an artist that makes you one. Who knows?
Very nice. It's great. Couple more shirts, maybe.
Couple more shirts. You like the shirt?
This one is very nice, Lucas.
This one is sort of like an intern went to Christian Lacroix and got a problem with Edward Scissorhand. The shirt, the base of the shirt is from Bud, which is by far the best shirt maker in London. And they did all my shirt when I was living there, and they were kind enough to sponsor me with their finest poplin, so I was very excited. So you see all their stitching is really, really fine, which I think is very exciting. And all of these I did when I was in Italy, so you have this crazy flocking, this tweed that are printed, this lace that is printed with flock also with silver. Here you have a little peekaboo of a lace bonded onto sports fabric. I'm not going to say technical fabric, because usually technical fabrics is nylon or polyester, you know, techno fabric, or acrylic maybe. You even have knitwear here, and here you have a little tie from the 60s, a silk tie. It's sort of like an advent calendar of fabric that went wrong. Here you have the summer version that has a face in the back also.
Oh, it's nice.
And the pigment gives it that sort of crispy, papery material. And it's washable.
Everything's washable.
Yeah, so you can dive in the sea and it's not gonna stain the sea, first of all.
And you did all these paintings.
Yeah, these paintings I did during the opening that we had, because I like the idea of live drawing, let's say. It was called an impromptu. And I had a friend from Berlin, DJ Chem, who did a soundtrack. He couldn't come because he had COVID. And so I sort of sprayed everything. I did a lot of these ones that are now falling away.
Yeah, they're
With ink.
beautiful. I love them. It's great.
And this is a taupe from Dubai. It's what guys wear in Dubai.
Uh-huh.
And I had one made when I was there. And this one I opened in half, so it sort of defeats the. We can go on the other side, maybe. It sort of defeats the purpose because it's now completely open.
All right.
So it feels more like a Russian pajama. You have these two faces that are facing each other.
Kind of cocktailish. Very nice. Wow. Beautiful.
Here you have a guy who's writing.
And this is, what is this fabric in the back? It looks like a garbage bag.
Yeah, it's literally what you use for paint, you know. It's this thing that we found at a
Jar or
hardware store. And it's what you put on the floor to protect from paint, and this too.
I love these.
A little guy writing. And behind you, you have someone sucking a penis. He was before kissing another guy, but Giovanni wanted some action. So we put, you know, he had his butt here. And
It's very discreet because you see it once you say it.
abstract porn.
Yes, that's so fun. Great. I love it.
It's very, very cool. Yeah, we show